All right, Peter Webb joins us here on Wisconsin.golf here at the Balance and Believe Invitational. In between sessions, a morning 63. We can start talking about that
Yeah.
because you came in late and
Yep.
after a great showing on the Dakotas Tour last week,
Yep.
and you picked up right where you left off.
Yeah, so me and a buddy, we drove through the night, got home at I was in bed at 2 a.m. and then woke up, 4 hours of sleep, woke up, and I played pretty much the same as I did this past weekend. It just hit the driver well, wedged it close, made some putts. I'm starting to make more putts than I should. Like the 6-footer here,
Sure.
7-footer there. So that frees up the game, and then just no mistakes, just simple golf.
We were talking out in the course, like a year ago, we were just getting back into golf, and now you have all these opportunities to play. What has this year been like getting started versus last year, and how good do you feel about where your game's at?
I feel 100 times better this year than I did last. It was just the way I get better, and I'm sure most people get better, is they just compete and they play as much as they possibly can. And that's what I've done. So I started the year playing in little one-day events in Illinois that some guy was putting on, and then now we're starting to get into the bigger events, and I just feel more comfortable. You can come out to your home course and shoot 5-6 under with your buddies, but it's a matter of, can you do it when it matters?
Right.
Not saying it doesn't matter with your buddies, but it matters a little bit more when there's more on the line. So
you come off a third place finish on the Dakotas Tour. Walk us through that. What was that like, and how, I guess, rewarding is it, to get that kind of validation that all the hard work is headed in the right direction?
No, definitely. So I shot one over my front nine the first day, and I was playing well, so I was like, you know what, let's just stay patient. It'll happen. So then I shot 4 under on the back nine, and I kind of that made lunch taste a little bit better, I can tell you that. And then the second round, I shot 65, bogey free, just super solid, just pretty much how I played today. Wedged it close, made some putts. And then yesterday, I started the day 3 back, and there was no wind. I mean, it was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I assumed I would have to shoot a lot under par.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found myself 6 under through 8 holes and took over the lead. And then I birdied, so I was 7 under through 10. I had a 1-shot lead, and then I bogeyed 11, and just kind of, I don't know, I had a good finish, but I definitely could have finished better.
Right.
I had a 30-footer on 18 that would have forced a playoff.
Mm-hmm.
With those guys were close, and I was like, don't leave it short, and I didn't. So I hit it a decent ways by and missed the comeback here, but I was just kind of like, get it in a situation very often to do it. So it's like, might as well go big or go home.
And isn't that what that's all about on the Dakotas Tour?
Oh yeah, make a lot of birdies and just see what happens. So it's very rewarding, because the previous week I made the cut, but I finished like third to last out of guys that made the cut, and I was just like, that's what I do every year, and I was just like, I'm sick of that. So it was nice to have a good opportunity in contention, because it was all 3 of us in the final group were just going back and forth. We probably shot close to 20 under, over 20 under as a group. Yeah, 21 under, I think.
And that's what that tour is all about. How tough is it to get in that mindset?
It's actually easier when I play this golf course every day, because it forces you to, you to hit it straight and forces you to make a lot of birdies.
Right.
So there's definitely a lot of value to me being a member here.
And so how many Dakotas events will you play? And for especially if there's like a junior golfer watching.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like, everyone wants to be a professional golfer, but can you describe the grind of being, in the Dakotas Tour?
Yeah, so I want to say there's like 15 events total. I'm playing 13, because there's 2 events that are on the opposite sides of the state open.
Mm-hmm.
That just logistically don't make sense. So it's a grind. We've been driving back and forth, and then starting in a week and a half, I'll stay out there for a month. I just won't come home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a grind. I just got engaged 2.5 months ago.
Wow, congratulations.
So it's kind of like, it's tough, we're planning a wedding and everything and being apart from her, but it's a grind. I mean, I love golf. It's what I do to try to make a living, and it's tough, but at the same time, it's super fun. Like, you're traveling with your buddies and just playing golf.
And your fiance's name is?
Haley.
And how does Haley foresee the planning of a wedding around a Dakota Tour schedule? And then I'm guessing there might be Q School in the fall.
So we're getting married New Year's Day. Wow. So it's in the winter, so I'm for sure not playing golf, which is, we had to make sure for that. But she's been so supportive. It's actually, she woke up early the other day before we left and made me like 5 wraps to eat while traveling.
Wow.
So it's like she's doing everything she can to make me put myself in the best position. But yeah, no, I think the wedding's mostly planned. I like to say I have a say in things, but my what I want sometimes gets overruled, so that's okay. But it's good.
Tee times on wedding day? No.
I wish.
Oh,
No.
sorry, Madison wedding probably.
Yeah, we're just hoping, fingers crossed, for no snowstorm.
No snowstorm. And so after this, then you'll go back out there.
Yep. We'll leave tomorrow.
As you look towards the fall, what have you
Yeah.
learned about professional golf so far that will to try to pace yourself for what
Yeah.
when it
So
really
obviously,
matters?
so obviously you want to play your best golf during Q school, and that's in the fall. They actually just announced the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll probably play that either end of September or early October.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously you want to play good golf all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
it's always just a stepping stone to play your best down the road. But I'm excited because it's amazing professional golf in college. Like, people know you, high school people definitely know you, and when you turn pro, you literally just you're just a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very humbling, because you got guys who didn't go to college who are beating you. You guys got got guys from everywhere
Right.
that are just as good as you. So it's a matter of doing the little things that kind of put you ahead of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. The first couple of years, I just wasn't very good, I guess. I mean, I was, but it's just not good enough to contend and play good every week. And now I don't know, I've matured a lot.
It looks like you're bigger physically and just
Yeah,
stronger.
I mean, as weird as it is, I mean, I'm 26, but I finally grew into my body. Like, back in college, I was a string bean. I
Right.
was probably 170 pounds, so
And now?
220.
Wow.
Yeah, of brute force, I like to think. But yeah, so
easy, Bryson.
right. But that's been a huge part, and also just home life with getting engaged,
Yep.
getting married is just like life can't really get much better.
No.
I could have won yesterday, but
Well,
yeah, stepping stones. Right?
stepping stones. Baby steps. Well, Peter, good luck the rest of the way. Good luck this afternoon, and
Yeah, thank you.
thanks for
Appreciate it.
talking.
Yeah, thank you.